morning, students. In third standard science, term 3, we are going to see unit 1. The lesson is our environment. In this lesson, we are going to see the definition of environment, difference between biotic and abiotic factors, and about interaction between biotic and abiotic factors. Let me start our lesson. Before entering into the lesson, let me see one interesting video about our Earth. Our Earth consists of so many plants, beautiful mountains, forest. In forest, so many different kinds of trees are present, seas and ocean. Different animals are present in the land. Beautiful creatures present in the earth. Animals and birds are present in the earth. Let me see what is environment. The environment is everything around us. All our surroundings including air, soil, water, plants, animals make up the environment. What is environment? The environment is everything around us. All our surroundings including the air which we breathe, soil, water, plants and animals make up the environment. So all these things are combined together called environment. See this picture. So many different things are present in these pictures. That are sunlight, insects, animals, termite mounds, bacteria, frog, water, trees and so many. In this picture, you can classify. There are many living things are present and many non-living things are present. Our environment is divided into two major factors. They are biotic factors and abiotic factors. Our environment is divided into two major factors. One is biotic factors, another one is abiotic factors. Biotic factors, for example, people, animals and plants. Abiotic factors are rocks, water, air, wind, temperature, etc. Let me see one by one. First, we will see what is biotic factor. A biotic factor is any living part of an environment. A biotic factor is any living part of an environment. For example, in this picture you can identify the living things: duck, fish, plants and bacteria. So these living things are called biotic factor. Abiotic factor. Abiotic factors are the non-living components of the ecosystem. Ecosystem is nothing but the environment. So, the non-living components of the environment is called abiotic factors. For example, wind, sunlight, soil, temperature, atmosphere, water. These all non-living components are called abiotic factors. Biotic. The name bio means life. Bio means life or living. So, the living part of the environment. The living part of the environment is called biotic. For example, plants, animals, etc. The living part of the environment. All the living things which is present in the environment is called biotic. Abiotic factor. Here A represent not. A represent not. Abiotic means non-living things. Already we know biotic. Bio means living. A means not. Abiotic means non-living things is called abiotic factors. These factors help determine whether a species can survive in an area. Here, species means the living things. For example, human, animals, microorganisms, plants, etc. These living organisms are called species. These factors, that is abiotic factors, help determine whether a species can survive in an area. So this abiotic factor will help the biotic factor to survive. Survive means they can live in the environment. For example, sunlight affects whether a plant can grow. Let me see some difference between biotic and abiotic factor. Biotic means living things. Biotic means living things. Biotic factor can breathe and grow. For example, we can take human as a biotic factor. For biotic factor, we can example as human. Human can breathe and grow. Biotic factor need food to live. For example, human need food to live. Biotic factor can feel. So we take it as human as an example for biotic factor. So human can feel. They give birth to young ones. Human can give birth to young ones. Biotic factor, they can breathe and grow. They need food to live. They can feel. They give birth to young ones. Next, abiotic factor, that is non-living things. A means not, biotic means living. So abiotic means non-living things. Here we can take it as example as soil. They cannot breathe and grow. Soil cannot breathe and grow. They do not need food to live. Soil do not need food to live. They cannot feel. For example, soil cannot feel. They do not give birth to young ones. So, these are the difference between biotic, that is living things, and abiotic, that is non-living factors. Next, we will see the interaction between biotic and abiotic factors. Here, interaction means the connection between biotic and abiotic factors. Here, the trees are biotic component. Biotic means living component. But for the growth of the tree, it needs sunlight, soil, and water. Here, sunlight is an abiotic component. Sunlight is an abiotic component. But without sunlight, the plant cannot grow because it needs sunlight to produce their own food for their growth. So, sunlight, which comes under abiotic component, is necessary for the growth of tree, which is an biotic component. Next, soil. Soil is also an abiotic component, but without soil, the plant cannot grow. Soil is the main component for the growth of plant because the plant get the nutrients from the soil only. So, the soil is most important factor for the growth of plant, which comes under biotic factor. So here there is a connection between the abiotic and biotic factor. Next, water. Here water is an abiotic factor, plant is biotic factor. So we know water is essential for the growth of plant. So here also there is a connection between the abiotic and biotic factor. So all biotic factors depend upon abiotic factors for their living. All biotic factors depends upon abiotic factors for their living. Both factors, that is biotic and abiotic factors, are linked to each other by the flow of energy through food. Both factors are linked to each other by the flow of energy through food. Let me see some example. Plants. Plant is a biotic factor, but it needs for their growth water, sunlight, air, and soil. Soil, water, sunlight, air is an abiotic component, but plants need all these abiotic factors for their growth. Another example is human beings. Human being is a biotic factor. Plants, water, air, animals, sunlight. Here, water, air, and sunlight is abiotic factor, but human need all these three for their living. So, biotic and abiotic factors are linked to each other by the flow of energy through food. Children, do you know plants cannot move around like animals, but they grow and their shoots show movements towards the sun. So the plants are also biotic factor. Plants cannot move around like animals, but they grow and the shoots show movements towards the sun. So the plants are also biotic factor. Amoeba. It is also a microorganism. Amoeba is an unicellular organism. It has ability to alter its shapes. It was discovered in 1755. So this is the picture of amoeba. It is a microorganism which is present in the water. It is an unicellular organism. Unicellular means single. Unicellular organism. It has the ability to alter its shape. To alter its shape. Environmentalist. Environmentalist is a person who protects the environment. As an environmentalist, you can volunteer to protect plants and animals. So it's our duty to protect plants and animals in the environment. Next, points to remember. What is environment? It consists of everything around us. Environmentalist is a person who protects the environment is called environmentalist. Next, biotic factors. Biotic factors means living organisms in our environment. Next, abiotic factors. Abiotic factors means non-living things in our environment. Here you can identify the biotic components in the environment, that is insects, microorganisms, human, trees, grass. So these are the biotic components. So living organisms in our environment is called biotic factors. In this picture, you can identify the abiotic components, that is house, mountain, water, soil. So these components are called abiotic components, that is the non-living things are called abiotic components. Let me see some evaluation. Our environment is surrounded by dash. Our environment is surrounded by biotic and abiotic factors. Living organisms in our environment are called biotic factors. Living organisms in our environment are called biotic factors. Non-living things in our environment are called dash. Non-living things in our environment are called abiotic factors. Dash is an unicellular organism. Amoeba is an unicellular organism. Okay children, I hope you all understood this portion. If you have any doubt means, note it in your notebook. It will be clarified on the day of reopening. Thank you.